Hello, Biafran people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to this very channel. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday to you all. I wish you the very best because you have to dive into work properly. Today is the first day of the week. I pray that grace will be upon you. Yes, God will cover you up. If you're a Biafran or freedom lover or freedom fighter, God bless you. Yes, the last has not been hard in this our Biafra struggle. Bank of Biafra, loan for Biafrans, a lot in this video. In fact, you'll be seeing things on yourself, you'll be seeing things, and you will find out that, man, we have really gone too far. We can't even turn back because Igani Hubundo in this very line. Going back is the worst thing that we'll do to ourselves. Oh my God. The Minister of Finance, our Prime Minister, and other ministers are here to give us information about 4 different certificates or identifications we will have. And whenever it comes to money, I know people will be interested because I'm telling you, Biafrans have suffered so much. I can't even start stressing too much. Let me allow you to see what I'm saying here because I'm excited. Let's go.
Certificate. All right. Okay. So, all right. So as I've said earlier, we've got 6 categories of certificate. Can we come down, please, so we know the one you're showing? All right. So this first one is the bronze. So the bronze certificate will have, okay, now, so the bronze, can you go up a little bit so that we start from the beginning of the bronze certificate? All right. So once you make a loan, this is what you get. Bank of Biafra certificate of special IOU loan. Bank of Biafra hereby certify that you, your first name, your middle name, and your surname, we're going to remove the date of birth and your place of birth and your sex. So it just be your name, your middle name, and your surname. Come down a little bit more, please. A Biafran citizen. So if you're not, we'll take that out. A Biafran citizen has lent the Biafran Republic government in exile the total sum of 1,000 ejema. So this certificate will go up from 1,000 to 5,000. So the more you come, you can do 5,000 at a go, or you can do bits of it until it adds up to 5,000. And that is all within the bronze. This certificate will be signed by the Minister of Finance. It will be signed by our PM, and also my signature will be there. Can we look at the next certificate, please?
You've not talked about the BSA number there.
All right. Okay. Sorry about that. So there will be a number there. We're just working on it at the moment. We will put a number there. It could be your BSA. It could be your payment reference. But once we go live, we'll be able to confirm that number. You know, there'll be a number there. And that is an identifier. That number will be specific to your loan. So even if you make multiple loans, that number must be specific to you and is a proof. So when Biafra comes, when you bring this certificate, we'll now be able to verify you and that number there. So it's quite crucial. We're working on the number at the moment. All right, so this one now is the silver certificate. Again, remember, we're probably going to go back, but silver is 6,100 and above. So once you've invested that, you will get a silver certificate, again, signed by everybody, plus your number will be there, a unique number that is purely for this particular investment. Tied to you will be on there. It could be your BSA number or your payment reference that we will refine when we start to issue the live certificates. Yeah, can we look at the next one, please? All right, now this is the gold certificate. Again, if you invest within the gold category, you will be issued with a gold certificate. And again, the number will be unique to you. Let's go to the next one, please. Then we come to the platinum certificate. So that is the platinum. Let's go to the next one. All right, so this is the diamond certificate. Let's go to the final one. All right, and this is the highest, and this is Californium. So the certificate, it depends on the category. So if we can go back to the loan category so that we can just summarize that before we now open it up so that everybody can remember where we are. So it's Californium, it's platinum, it's diamond, it's silver. Can we go back to the loan, please, if possible? Yeah, you can come down. You can come down. Okay, we can do that. All right. So as I've said earlier, the bronze is between 1,000 and 5,000 ejema. So when you invest that, that is the bronze certificate, and so on and so forth. Silver is 6,000 to 10,000 ejema. You get a silver certificate. Gold is between 11,000 and 25,000, and you get a gold certificate. Platinum is 26 to 50,000 ejema, and you get a platinum certificate. Diamond is between 51 and 100,000. You get a diamond certificate. And finally, Californium is over 101,000, and you get a Californium certificate. Thank you so much. For Madina.
You still have one thing, or let me bring it for you.
Yeah, you see, I've talked about it, but okay, let's have a look at it. Yeah, let's do it. I've talked about it, but let's do it. Okay, now for a non-Biafran who wants to support what we do, once they've completed the application, which is what we've just gone through on the Biafran Republic Government in Exile website, and they've submitted the IOU application, and they've paid for their IOU loan, and they got their receipt. Once they've got that, they can now go to the website of biafransecurityadministration.org and make an application for their non-Biafran ID card. It's a very simple form that they're going to need to complete. Once they've done that, they now upload their certificate, the payment, they upload their payment receipt onto that application, and they submit that application. And that is also very good from their perspective, because it means that when Biafra is established, we already have their information within a very secure database. It means they can participate. It means they can do contracts. It means they can work with us. So I've now put the benefits, one of the benefits. Can you come down, please, Minister? So one of the benefits of non-Biafran participating and completing the form and being part of us is that the IOU loan will give them, enable them to have access to services, will enable them to have access to services. Sorry, there's just so much popping up. Access to services when Biafra is actualized. So we encourage non-Biafrans to join us. Their investment is not going to be lost. They just need to complete a very small form, and then that brings them into our database, and we can have them within a very store their information within a very secured database. And when Biafra comes, we have the information in there. So that was just a little bit extra I wanted to add for non-Biafrans. For a Biafran, they can just go through the same website, www.biafransecurityadministration.com, and make the application. And as I've said earlier, the costs have now been waived. If you're participating in the IOU, the cost of making that application has been waived. So please, everybody be encouraged to participate. Thank you so much. Okay, can I now invite Famadina to say something? I've said it about 4 times now. Thank you. You're muted.
You're muted.
You're muted, Famadina. Yeah.
Mr. Bridget, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Okay, please, before Pharmacist Diana go on, you just said something about the BSA and the IOU, then the price has waived. We don't understand that very point very well. Maybe you explain better. The last point you made about the price has waived. So that we
All
get
right.
it
So
well.
essentially, some people have already made application to get their ID card, and they have all paid $100. But for this new, because of the IOU, anybody who wants to now participate in the IOU can get their ID card with the fee waived. That's what I said. So if you want to give Biafra $10,000 or 10,000 Ejema, IOU Ejema, the cost of going to apply for your ID will be waived. So it's free. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Pharmacist Diana, over to you, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair, for that wonderful presentation. And then thank you everyone that has keyed in into this program to listen to this presentation. It's a wonderful one. This presentation is actually history in the making. If you see one of our flyers there, it says history in the making. And that is really, really true. This IOU loan, our own is special because it's individualized to Biafra. That's why we call it special. Government loan has always been a way that government raise money to defend themselves. Here in America during the Civil War, something like that, they sold IOUs. People made investments into that. And after that, a lot of people that did had a very, very good start in the new government. So that is something all of us should know. And besides, it's also patriotic. If you have a stack of money somewhere, a lot of money, put it into this thing, because freedom is greater than anything. If you don't have your freedom, you don't have anything. So if you have that money, you can invest it. At this moment, a lot of loans, you want to borrow or something, some of them, the percentages, the highest you can do 10, 15, but this one is 100%. 100% plus some other rewards that the government is going to, establish at that moment. So this is historical, it's very important, and we all should key in to it. Who are the target audience? That's the creditors. The target audience, actually, when you look at what she presented, it seems like it's for everybody. One is Biafrans, and in that Biafrans, you have to be an adult. And also, you can also invest for your children. If they're below the age, then parents going to have to guarantee, they're going to be the guarantors. So I know some people do have and would like to, invest for their children. That would be a very great one to do. Also, like I said, if you are a Biafran or a non-Biafran, we have non-Biafrans that are friends of Biafrans, that are supporters of Biafrans. As a matter of fact, there was something that we did. A friend of Biafra did something wonderful, even more than all of us. And I know there are a lot of you out there that really know what our struggle is all about, that know what we are fighting for. And then we beckon on you all, we call on you all to come here and join us. This is the time we need you all most. So I just want to reiterate something. We don't want anybody tomorrow you call us to check. We have said it. When you put in this money, and with the way our PM, the things that he has established, the things that he has done, victory is close, very, very close by. And what we need is just this little push. Invest so that we'll be able to get all the things that we need and then settle this thing once and for all. And I know that we could do it collectively. All right? It's a very, very simple program. The form, you can take it. If you really know what you're doing, just your name. How many things do we have there? Your name, your date of birth, how you're going to pay, your address. There's nothing complicated in there. You can do it in 10 minutes or less, at most 15 minutes. So this is a very good investment. And we would like you all to look into it. Any question that you have, it's already answered, because we know what people may ask, and that's why we said that thing in there. You go in there, just browsing through it, you already have an idea what it is. So thank you all for listening, and then we hope that you all will key in and invest in this program so that we could get our freedom earlier than we anticipate. Thank you, your PM. Our PM is such a great human being. He doesn't sleep. What he has done here, I do not even know actually people realize what it is that we have done here. It's marvelous. It's history in the making. And please be a part of that history. Be a part of this generation that when you ask, you say, yes, I was there. I participated in getting this freedom. Thank you all very much, and you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Pharmacy Diana. I can't see, is Mazi Kelo here? I can't see you. Mazi Kelo, are you with us?
I'm greeting everyone before Kelo comes in. I want to personally thank the team, the business team, and all the group that are involved in making this a reality. It is now a new dawn for the liberation of Biafra as we continue to battle the enemies and terrorists within our land. There is a need to expand the resources that we use to make sure our land are not overrun by terrorists. The agents of this government of terrorists are everywhere. They are not resting. We are not expecting them to rest. And so there is a need to step up our game. Now we are taking the war into their domain. It is not going to be any more defensive game and war that we have fought for over 2 years. A lot of Biafrans has been shouting, oh, why are we allowing them to come to our land? We dictate how this war will be fought. We are going to continue to dictate to the end. We fight it our way. So now that we have decided to go after them in their hideout and bases, we must not go back again. As we approach December 2nd declaration, the Biafra people, if you want your freedom, this is the time. And all of you know how we started, especially the time when we started our weekly fundraising. They were mocking us. Oh, they are raising funds now every week. They are raising funds every week. We started actually every second week. They were mocking and laughing at us. Oh, they are raising funds now twice in a month. Oh, Samonekpa is raising funds. And then we know that it is never going to be enough in what we are doing. We increased to every week. They were attacking us. Oh, they are raising funds now every week. The money is not enough. They are raising funds every week. And everybody can see changes. It was not very good in the beginning. We sustained it, maintained our stand irrespective of all the nonsense that were said on social media. Today, this is where we are. Now we have started again as usual, as if we are sleeping, as if we are awake, as if we are not going to sleep. Now we have started again, and a lot of people will still laugh at us. For those of you who understand what we are doing, please, it's time you bring in whatever you can and let us push this thing a little bit forward and wait for the game changer that God has positioned somewhere, waiting for when we are going to speak in a language that the entire world will listen to. And that language is coming. That language that the entire world is going to listen to is coming. Believe me, I am very, very optimistic in the next 2 months before November, we are going to speak the language that I have wanted all along. We have not yet spoken in that language, and I believe that Biafra people will make it possible. So my people, in addition to what have been said so far, I want to make it very clear that in the application process, there is also options for all of you that are hiding your age, date of birth and all that. You don't necessarily have to tell us you were born in 1969. You don't need to tell us you were born in 1970. You can actually choose not to tell us your date of birth. It is an optional, it's optional in the application process. Not only that, you don't even need to tell us your name. So if you are concerned that, I don't want them to see that I have funded the Biafra liberation, maybe the stereotyping in your family or the stereotyping in your work, or for whatever reason best known to you. Remember that those that are bringing their face, their name, and everything, their identity, are not stupid. But in case, just in case, you feel there is one reason or the other that you don't want your name to be out there in anything, thinking that maybe if you give money to Biafra government, some people are going to see in your account or whatever. I am telling you, you can choose not to put your real name. You can put your aliases, nickname, whatever. When you make the payment, the certificate that will be given to you, you make sure you defend it the time for repayment. So we are not interested in your name. We're not interested in your date of birth. We're not interested in any other thing other than giving us the IOU loan so we can fight our freedom and exit Nigeria by fire, by force. And the beginning of our exit and independence started this year. We have been able to gather over 49 million votes for the Biafra self-referendum. There is nothing in this world that will stop us from declaring Biafra. I was expecting 20 million. I was very, I was even thinking that if we get like 20 million or 10 million votes, we will be able to declare Biafra. Here we are with 49 million. And we have not yet entered the third stage of the self-referendum. And this to show that they have lied to you, telling you that if you go to Google, they will tell you that Biafra 20 million people are there. We know that we are more than 80 million. They also lied to you that in the Nigeria election, 25 million people have registered. Yes, that may be true, but at the same time, we are witnessing people who have confessed that they have never participated in Nigeria election. They have never voted in their life, and this is the very first time they are voting. So the number that you have as the registered voters in Nigeria election may be correct, but majority of Biafra people were never interested in participating in any election in Nigeria. And this particular self-referendum has once more exposed the impunity of Nigeria, the evil system that everybody must pray to exit. So my brothers and sisters here, friends of Biafrans all over the world, it is time we have changed the dynamics. The paradigm have changed, and we change it for you. We will continue to design the liberation of Biafra to suit our current need and the current condition and our situation. We will continue to reshaping, and this is what we call the innovativeness of Biafra. We will continue to embrace innovation, which shaping our society, and this is one of them. We will bring solution to our problem, and not just bringing solution to our problem, we're going to make it always timely. And this is what we're demonstrating in this government in exile and the Biafra Republic government in the homeland. I thank you all. For any question, our teams are already ready to answer your question and address your concern. Well, now you know you don't need to worry about your identity. You don't need to worry about your age. You don't know your date of birth and whatever your identity. We don't need it. All we need is your finance to support the liberation of Biafra. We need more arms, more ammunition, more weapons to confront Nigeria terrorists and terrorism in our land, making sure that our people, our women and children will never be killed again without consequences. And here is my face. There one.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, PM. Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate you. And thank you so much for your contribution to this scheme. I mean, it was just almost lightning. You came in, the things you said kind of changed the whole, dynamics of it. So we appreciate you. We appreciate Mazi Praise. We appreciate Mazi Uche. You have all contributed in bringing us to where we are today. And as I've said at the presentation, we will constantly, continuously refine it to make sure that what we have suits every Biafran. If you don't want your name to be shown, just give us the money. So long as you give us the receipt, we will identify you with the receipt. And when the Biafra is actualized with the receipt number will be on your certificate. So we are working on it to make sure that whatever you give us, we'll repay it to you, and it'll be auditable, and we'll be able to, get to where we're going. Thank you so much. I'm going to invite Mazi Kelo to say one or two things, and maybe a few more people, and then we can open it to the house. Any questions you have, we'll be able to answer. Thank you so much. Mazi Kelo, can you say something, please?
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Bridget. Thank you. Thank you. First of all, let me thank PM for his commitment and dedication to this project. Without his support, I don't think we would have gotten here. So I thank him very much that he's so much dedicated to this. What I want to say is that Biafrans are known to have that very high business acumen. Okay, so the reason I'm bringing that up is that the money you have now in your savings account, how much is it yielding? Maybe 1 or 2%. The money you have in your 401k, I don't see where it's up to 15%. But here, we are being guaranteed 100%. So Biafrans that are with very high acumen, they know. Remember that we started out in 1970. Our parents started out in 1970 with 20 pounds. And where are Biafrans today? Even among the zoo, with all the marginalization that we are suffering over there. So the Most High, our Heavenly Father, has endowed us with business arguments. So if you will overlook your doubts, your fear, and everything, and invest in this, I guarantee you will enjoy it. It's not only the 100% that you're going to gain. Many things that the government is dishing out, that benefits that will go to you. Okay, and if you have been following what is going on in the zoo, talking about the 20 pounds they gave us, all the insult and injury, the marginalization, if you've been following what is going on, you must be very, very angry. You must be very, very angry of what is going on there. Now, this is the opportunity to solve that problem once and for all. This is the opportunity to bring back glory to Biafrans. This is the opportunity to establish a place where your children, your generations will live without fear. And they will remember you for that forever. So this is the opportunity to join hands here. This is very secure. This is guaranteed. This is, if we come together in a very short time, all right, our PM have told you in December, we are going to redeclare Biafra. And after that, if we have the funding, by God's grace, we are getting Biafra very soon. Okay, so join your hands, put your money here, with your anger there, then let's solve this problem once and for all and get out of this marginalization and inhumanity and disgrace that we've been suffering throughout all this generation. Thank you, my brethren. I know you will do the right thing. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Mazi Kelo. We really, really appreciate you. Finance Minister, do you want to say something? You've also played a very key role in what we're doing. So we really appreciate you so much for your support and, your insight into what we're doing. Do you want to say something before we open it up? Maybe Dr. Ngozi or someone else is here. Yeah.
Lady, Madam Bridget, thank you very much. Greeting to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our Prime Minister. I call him my boss, the man who knows road. So we follow him that know road. And thanks to all the members of the cabinet that are present here, and the admin and Biafrans at large. We also appreciate all genuine freedom fighters, those that have the same ideology, those that know the reason why we need to be free, those that know what freedom is all about. And special thanks to the team and the great work that you are doing. I, Mazi Ogechukwu Nkere, the finance minister, I'm being a businessman. I know what business is all about and how to make money. And our people, Biafrans as well, they know how to make money and they value money. They respect Ejema. That's why our leader, Mazin Namdi, said, when it comes to buying and selling, whatever Biafrans will profit from, they always going to be there. So now have come to where we have IOU loan, whereby if you put 10%, you receive the same amount double. So you are not getting 1% back, 2% back. You're getting double of your investment or what you borrow. That is 100%. That is a huge amount. Our PM have said it all earlier. If you're part of what we are doing and you are capable and you are not supporting financially, you are sabo. If you have the money to donate, donate. Then if you don't want to donate, borrow us the money. You will be paid back. Give us the money. This money will save life. This money will save your life, save the life of your family, save the life of your generation, save the life of Biafrans at large. And for all those that think without them, we're going nowhere. You too, you're going nowhere. We need you. You have to come join us. We all have to fight this together for you to be able to go somewhere. Because if you don't join this fight and let us win, where are you going? Where will you pack your load from abroad, from diaspora to? If your land is overrun by your enemy, where will you go? That means you're going nowhere as well. So we all want to go home. So the message is that we all need to put hand on deck so we can all do this together. Our PM made it clear for those that don't want the identity to be revealed or they're scared. Oh, are they going to track me? Are they going to know who I am? Your date of birth is optional. You know who you are. You know if you're going to release that or not. And what about name? Some have different name, they answer, they have nickname, AKA. And I say Biafran. I have my Biafran name. I can't answer, I choose not to answer the name that I was given when I was still part of the contraption country called Nigeria. I spoke with one of our brother, a member earlier on. He said he already changed his name to Biafran name. So you can give your Biafran name, you can give any name, as long as you have your certificate with the number and defend it. What we need is the money that you will give us, the same money that will save your life, save my life, save every Biafran life. And if you're a genuine human being and you see what's happening in Biafra land, you see the chaos, you see how the structure is to eliminate us, the structure is to make sure that we don't exist. And you have your money, you hold on to your money by yourself without doing the needful to make sure that your money can save life, your money can save Biafran people. You are worse than Sabo. And you all know what happened to Sabo people. They have been dying one after another. It's not by us. We're not the one doing it. We have our Chukwuka Biama who fight for us. Be genuine in this fight. Even with the number we have, we can move mountain. Search your conscience. Ask yourself question. This money that is sitting in the bank for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years that you're not making use of, invest it in Biafra and you will get 100% back. That's a mind-blowing there. that is the cash there, you will profit 100%, and you are still going to be part of those that will celebrate that, thank God, you invest your money in Biafra, and that money that you invest actually help to actualize the freedom. If you have problem in making in giving us how to make a payment on the website, the finance minister phone number is there as well, and the email address is there. If you have a problem how you will pay the money, or you don't feel comfortable with any of the account, we have done it several times with different individuals that make payment that is not even through the source of our payment, because some don't feel comfortable. So we liaise with them and we give them the direction how to go about that. So just believe that you are in safe hand. And at the same time, what you are about to do, this IOU journey that you are about to sign the contract and be part of, will be one of the greatest things you ever do, to invest in the Bank of Biafra, to invest in where your money will speak, not to give your money to some lunatic that will use your money and enrich themselves every Sunday. Thank you, Ndewo.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was excellent. Thank you so much. Is Dr. Ngozi here? Because I can't see who is here now. Is Dr. Ngozi with us?
She's there, and maybe she's not on seat, but she's there.
All right, Dr. Ngozi, can you hear us? Do you want to say something? I don't know who else is there. All right, now we're going to open the floor and then take questions from all of you. If anybody has a question about what we presented, please let us have it so we can do our best to answer it, please.
Okay, Godfrey, over to you. Unmute yourself.
Good day, everybody. Okay, let me understand something. Okay, you said that when you choose a category, or is that you mean that you can pay in until you get to the category you choose? Or is that what I'm trying to understand?
Right, the minimum investment is 1,000 ejemma.
Yeah.
And so you can do 1,000 this week, 1,000 next week, until you get to 5,000, and then you move to a different category. Yes. So yes.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Next is Goody Number. Goody Number, over to you. Goody Number, are you there? Your hand is up. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my minister. Thank you, my prime minister and cabinet. Thank you for your good work. So past, your works are excellent. It's amazing. It's amazing. And yesterday, I was advertising this IOU loan. Someone from Biafra land, a friend of mine. So he showed interest in it. But now you said about ID cards. My question is that person also, can he also apply for the ID card if actually he decides to invest, to loan money to the federal government?
Okay, I think that the initial thing is that until you've given the loan, then the conversation about ID card or anything doesn't matter. You've got to give the loan, because it is the certificate, is the receipt from the loan you've given that enables you, if you want to get the ID card for free, you can't. But you must process the loan first and receive the loan first before any other step. So the first thing, if he's interested, although generally this product is not for those that are not in diaspora, but if your friend elects to invest 10,000 ejemma, he has to do that first, complete the process, make the payment, obtain a receipt, then he can use it to do whatever he wants.
Okay, and the date of payment is not definite. It's just until Biafra is restored, right? No definite date.
You mean date of refund, the day the maturity of the money?
Yes, no definite.
Yes.
Just until
until Biafra is restored and the government is established, that is when the refund will be done. That's when the withdrawal or the repayment, that is the maturity. We cannot do it before that. No.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All grace to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Infinix, unmute yourself, Infinix. Infinix, unmute yourself, please. Let's make it snappy.
Good evening, Biafrans.
Good
Good
evening.
Good
evening.
evening, my PM. Good evening. Can you people hear me?
Yes, we
I
can.
can hear you. Right on. Go straight to your question, please.
Okay, please. My question is that what of the people in Africa? Maybe some of them, if you can convince them, if they say maybe they have something like 3,000, 2,000 a gemma or 4,000 a gemma, that it's not up to 5,000. How are we going to accept them? Because I was here since until now. You say that you should be paying, let's say, 1,000 this week, 1,000 next week until you complete 5,000 a gemma. What of if the person doesn't have 5,000 a gemma, but they have below 5,000? Can it be given receipt, certificate?
Yes.
Is it acceptable?
Yes, every payment, the minimum entry is the bronze and is 1,000 a gemma. So, and if you come in and give 1,000, you get a certificate. Whenever you don't have to do it weekly, maybe whenever else you have another 1,000 or 3,000 or whatever, you can come. The minimum is 1,000. You give the 1,000 a gemma, you get a certificate. You apply again, you get a certificate. So it's not restricted, but the minimum at one go is 1,000.
Okay, my Chukwu bless you people. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Samsung SM9860. Samsung SM, unmute yourself. Samsung SM, over to you.
Good evening from here.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Please, my name is, by the special grace of God, my name is Chigozie Sundidai, like Ghana admin. I have two questions, but before that, I want to appreciate and thank God on behalf of my PM and his cabinet and his ministers that are working with him. And my prayer is that God will give you more wisdom, more knowledge, and courage to carry us through in this restoration of Biafra.
Amen.
So I have two questions to ask. Please, I want to know a gemma, the exchange rate or the value to dollar.
Right. That's a simple answer. One a gemma equals $1 US. So anything we talk about a gemma, if it's 10,000 a gemma, it's 10,000 US. It's 1 to 1. Yes, that is the exchange rate.
Okay.
It's 1 to 1.
Oh, I'm very happy for that. I'm very happy.
Thank you.
Okay, now by the grace of God, I know I'm not a billionaire, but for the sake of Biafra, me and my wife, I believe if it is bronze category, we can make sure we participate on bronze categories. But I was also, it's a suggestion from my own side. I know we have a lot of factory and businessmen that are doing well in Biafra land. I was suggesting if our leaders, is there a way you people can also generate money from them, like in form of tax? Because when we get Biafra, all of them, we are not going to, exit them from Biafra. They also benefit from the government of Biafra. So it's a suggestion. I don't know if the answer can be given to me on this one.
All right. Okay. I suppose it is a good idea. And I think different people are working on different projects. I think we'll take that on board and let the team working with contacting businesses deal with that question later. But it is a good suggestion. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Next person is Academic Guidance. Over to you. Is Academic Guidance? Unmute yourself. It's academic readiness, unmute yourself. Not ready. iPhone, unmute yourself.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you right on iPhone.
Yeah, my video is not showing. I don't know why. Hello?
Go speaking. You can start your video if you want. Go straight to your question, please.
Yeah, but my question is like now, I'm in New Jersey, but the issue is that if I want to do it like somebody asked question, one-to-one agenda, okay, let me put it this way for us to understand what I mean. In our place, I like to be moving my money from the whole land to there because that is where it is always is for me. Like what am I saying? Like the other time we do this thing, which I made an offer, which almost about 512,000, which I transferred already. The homeland, the state the skills, and every other thing. So, but if the money is huge, I want to know, assuming I want to put like, we are not calling like the naira no more, but just assuming like 10 million naira now from the whole land. How much a Gemma is this?
All right.
Because I'm a little bit confused, yeah.
All right.
Because I
As I
want to be
said,
doing everything from the homeland there, yeah.
yeah, but as I said, one Gemma equals to $1 US. So we need to now find out the value. So at the moment, you must know what dollar is changing for
Yeah,
naira
but at
now.
least you got what you understand what I mean.
Mm.
Do you understand my question?
All right, repeat it again then. If what I'm saying is not right, can you
Yes,
repeat your
okay, let me
question
put
again?
it. Assuming that I want to give like 10 million, we are not calling that about because it has to be in the whole land there, or maybe 20 million from the whole land there, because that is where I can move what I want to do. So now I want to know how possible is it on the what you say the Gemma is equal to I want to be sure for you to put more light on this so that I will understand maybe what I choose or what I do.
Can I take up on this question?
Please do, yes.
Can I?
Yes, please do. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What you're talking about is movement of money. Have you ever moved money before? Have you sent money? Have you tried to buy anything before? And then you have naira, and then you want to buy it, let's say in euro or in dollar?
No,
in Nigeria, they have.
that.
Okay, in Nigeria, they have. Yeah, in Nigeria, they have exchange places. You have the government, you have the black market, you have different ways. So if you want to do this, and then you want to do wire or whatever, so the zoo government have a method whereby you buy things, people buy things online.
Yeah, I think the answer is trying to know how much will be 10 million in a Gemma or in dollars. So we should be just saying that that should be roughly between 5,500 to 6,000 a Gemma.
Yes, and it also depends on the rate for the day.
The
rate for the day.
The answer answered correctly now. So now, assuming now, like after I redeemed my pledge I made in France in naira, then my wife submitted it. So now I want to move these monies with my wife. I want to move it. What I need is that
what you need to do is that this is not issue to be asking here. It is going personal.
Yes.
So you need to contact the business team. I believe that in this website now you're going to see a number to contact. Correct. So when you contact that number after this broadcast, after this program, your concern will be handled privately, and of course on individual basis. So any private question you have to ask, you can feel free to ask, because everything is confidential. So we don't want you to start explaining some certain things that you may not know that that is not necessary here. So if you are interested, just in this website now, you're going to see the number. That's the contact number to the person that will answer and address your questions.
Because I have like 5 minutes to start work now. I can say I
Okay.
was just coming out from Sunday. I'm from New Jersey. I'm just
Okay.
getting to New York now. So, but I have 5 minutes to start work. So the issue now is this: if I want to say maybe the way you explained it now, for me to be able to do this, I texted, like when I go to the advertisement, I saw the number there since day before today. I called the number, it didn't go. I texted the number, I said, me, this, get back to me. I up to now.
Because it is not yet, it is not yet,
It's not live
it was
yet.
not yet open. Okay,
yeah.
but now, please take other numbers that are here. You can take the number of the American and North American, South American rep, Dr. Diana. You can also take the number of the chairperson, Madam Brgie. They are all here. So take their numbers, and please, you people can make your number public in case there are people who would want more information or some kind of clarification if other number is not reachable for a reason or the other, so that we don't miss anybody. So, but now that you know that what to do, you can just go ahead, contact the number again. The number will respond. If the number did not respond, reach out to the rep, and if nobody answer you, collect my number from the media team and call me directly. I will answer you within 1 second.
Finally, finally, I don't need to call you. I don't need to, but your Telegram number. Sometimes I text you there, and sometimes you reply me. Whenever I text you there, please.
Anything that has to do with this, I owe you. Once I see it, even if I'm sleeping, I wake up.
Yeah, but there are so many messages I sent on your Telegram. For
I know.
Now, you have not opened it. Yeah.
I know. I'm just telling you now that just write I owe you. I'll wake up. I will see it.
Okay, no problem. I understand what you say.
All right.
I have the number of all of my. Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm stuned. I'm just watching, like I'm happy, excited because we're moving forward. This is actually historical because such has not happened before. If we love ourselves and we want to promote ourselves, wonderful that will be. That is how a nation should be run. We should do it as if it's our own. Yes, we should do it and love ourselves and move other business people forward and give hope for the hopeless, because Nigeria is a hopeless state, not giving hope to anyone, causing people to go into despondency, into depression, into hanging themselves and killing themselves. That's what people say in Nigeria. But Biafra will not be like that. It will be full of hope, full of like good things and great things that will be happening. Thank you everyone for sticking to this very good channel. God bless you all.